Hello, hi, my beautiful collective. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Lotus, Lotus the Sage. I'm grateful to have you here. I appreciate your time. So today's reading, as it said in the thumbnail, is going to be messages from the ancients. So we're going to be looking at your primary energy first, or their primary focus, the past energies, the present energies, what's important or the underlying energies, and then messages moving forward. Today's focus is actually going to be mainly around the charms, and we're going to separate them into 4 sections, and then we'll get into the reading. I'll be doing a live tarot shuffling in today's reading, and for your final message, we're going to use this book over here by 𝒫𝒾𝓁𝑒, A Spell a Day. So we're not doing the actual spell per se, but I'll probably read the incantation and the label and see how it corresponds possibly to what comes up in your messages. So I hope that was clear. So this is for pile 1, this is for pile 2, and this is for pile 3. I'll see you at your choice. Welcome, my beautiful pile 1s. So this is going to be your primary energy. This is the past energy, and we'll get some tarot cards for that. This will be the underlying energy, their most important, or the underlying importance of what's going on or why they brought this to your attention, and then your future advice, or future energy, plus advice. Going into your charms to get, so this is my basket of charms. I'm going to pick a handful, pour them in, separate them into 4, mute if you need to. Here we go. Okay, pile 1. Oops. Okay, my beauties. All right, so let's get into your past energies first, and let's see what's going on here. We have the Ancestor of Illusion. I'm going to get your tarot cards first before we talk about it. You have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, and you just put out my candle. And we have the Page of Swords. Sec here. Okay, my beautiful collective. So you have the Ancestors of Illusion, as I said. You have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 6 of Cups in the reverse. And the Page of Swords. So firstly, we have with the Ancestor of Illusion, references being able to show you the true nature of those things around you that appear to be beautiful, but have a darker side hidden behind them. The many aspects of our life that seem different than they actually truly are. So a deep insight can uncover the reality behind the surface sheen, so to speak. And the ancestors walk beside you to ensure that you are not led astray by appearances before you reach your true goal or your true resting place. So this talks about presences of false flags, of distractions, a truth that pierces superficiality, a return to reality, a recognizing true friends, a recognition of true friends, and then acknowledging the illusion. So my beautiful collective, what I'm feeling here for you when it comes to your past energies, especially when it comes to this Ancestor of Illusion, maybe you have been dealing with that, the illusions of people, the false masks of people, and now you're becoming more, again, clear-sighted when it comes to recognizing these falsities or the hidden darkness within the something that feels beautiful or seems beautiful. I'm getting a sense of not putting somebody or something on a pedestal, not getting carried away in the whims of somebody else or something else. And then with this Nine of Pentacles here, it makes me think of a union of sorts, or a connection with people, a long-standing one. It can be family specifically, but I feel more specifically for, not specifically, but I feel more heavily for most of you, it might have to do with a romantic interest or a love interest in some way. And I feel like this Page of Swords is referencing to the illusion. It's almost like somebody might have been presenting, metaphorically speaking, like the Emperor, and they're really still a page, you know, but seeing the beauty that is actually there but is not fully developed, or something along those lines. So what feels like it's happening, or what has happened, I should say, from your past energies, is you are breaking down the illusions of relationships, possibly, of how you communicate, of what you accept, or noticing these particular flags sooner. This is interesting. What's underneath your deck? You have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's a lot of in and out energy, a lot of quick energy, hot and cold energy. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling from you guys, my loves. Like, that past energy feels like you are stepping out now from the illusions of your past, from the deceptions or manipulations of others. Okay, let's see what your your charms have to add. So we have the Quidditch ball, and this Quidditch ball, the Quidditch ball for me makes me think of, in particular, about cheating. And you can think about cheating in the legitimate sense of a relationship, but we're talking about in the context of a game, and the game of life, right? So some aspect of it was cheated, or you felt cheated, or duped, or tricked, again, manipulated, the same energy with this. And when it comes to the clock, there's something about like time's up is what I'm hearing. Yeah, like the time's up on those people or those energies within your life. Worth your weight in gold is what this says. And it's making me feel like you gave a lot to these situations, and you really cherished and treasured them. And I feel like you may have realized that that wasn't where to place some of your energy, unfortunately. Then we have Fashionista. That's cute, with a baggage hold. So I'm wondering if you've been carrying everybody else's baggage. Still looking stylish and fabulous doing it, but like you were taking on way too many burdens is what I'm feeling here, or allowing yourself to just take the brunt of everybody else's shit. I don't know, for some reason, but I don't think that you would have perceived it that way. I think you just knew how to like help or mediate the situation, and you genuinely wanted to give into it, but I just don't feel like it was reciprocated. You have an angel here guarding you. Oopsies. You have Jupiter in this, so I'm feeling like luck is coming on your side. Or again, like we said, like it's the end of this, the time, the cycle is done. You make waves, that's what it was on. You did make waves, is what I mean. Like that's what you did. And you, again, peaceful communication. Like you definitely had this delicate, very delicate way about dealing with this, whatever this illusion was in your life. And then we have Princess. Ooh, I just got two messages with this. At first, they referenced into the delicate nature, but they also were talking about again, back to the pedestal thing, putting somebody up on a pedestal, almost like praising them or idolizing them in some way. And I think that might have to do with what you chose to take on or to carry on with these people or the energies involved. Number two, like I said, it has to do with a person, I feel like, but it can be two people. But this feels like the number of people in particular, but two could be significant. And then your fortune, that is Rips, says, you possess a rare beauty, use it to your advantage. See, and I think that maybe this is a twofold message for you also. Like you being, of course, possessing this rare beauty, but also whatever this idealization or this, I don't know, glorification of or for, there's something about that in here. There's an illusion that is being broken down or has been broken down. Again, removing that sheen. The devil, like they kept asking me to flip this. Is it the devil? That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's a lot of manipulation, my loves, in your past. So if this feels like your energy, then you're definitely in the right pile for your the ancients' messages for you today. So that's what I'm getting so far when it comes to the past energies. So you're breaking free. That's what it feels like. Amazing. Let's see where you are presently, my lovely. Isis. Beautiful. Isis being that sort of one of the ultimate benevolent female feminine forces, I should say, of balanced, of compassion, of forgiveness, of fighting, of not giving up, of unconditional love, of truth too. And she does also, it does reference in this particular deck about idolizing somebody for the wrong reasons, or for people that might have motives that might need to be questioned, you know? So not taking everything for face value in some way with Isis's energy of looking for those broken pieces is probably what you did. So I feel like there's a twofold. So if presently we're talking about this beautiful Isis energy as your primary focus, it's like you do not suffer gladly from fools now. You wish to know the facts of the matter and not concerned with extenuating circumstances anymore. Everything needs to run like clockwork, and you're able to plan ahead with great accuracy. You might find it difficult to keep information confidential, but you are definitely will be intensely loyal to the people that you care for and admire. You're going to have very little time for those people that you feel are not going anywhere, or that this connection or thing can't move forward in some way. So it's advisable, do not put others on a pedestal, my love. That's the main thing here, which is beautifully fitting with the past energies. That's amazing. Let's see what we got here in these next set of charms. So we have the rose. Something is blossoming for sure. We have the Emperor. Look at that when we talked about that particularly. The Emperor, for one, is standing in your power, but I also feel like meeting people of the same energetic frequency. Again, beautiful. You have the Death Tarot card also. Again, there is an ending to the illusions, and you're confidently cutting it out. You're standing in your power. You're understanding what you might have been duped by before in the past, and that has gained you some great energetic momentum, is what I just heard, especially in this solar chakra, solar plexus. You know, that life force energy, that mental, physical, and emotional, the strength of you, your power. We have numbers 1 and 2 again, like I said, and they were like stringed together. Like there is another energy here. 12 might be significant for you, or number 21. And then we have, how perfect, you have the breakthrough, like we've been talking about this whole reading. Then you have one of your crown chakras, or the higher star chakras, the diamond chakra, if you want to call it that. You have 2 for that solar plexus. I just saw duty, but it says beauty here. There's a sense of duty, and again, beauty in yourself. It's an interesting thing where they're bringing me back to the princess energy over here. And there's this beauty within you that you're seeing, that you're putting yourself now on a pedestal, is what I'm hearing. You have the doe for me in this. Reindeer, excuse me. It's a female one for me. So again, with the strong feminine energy, the letters that you have are T, I. This could be names, initials, places, times, days, words, any word that you can think of. So you have T, I, S, G, and R. Certain words will just come into my brain. Maybe dyslexia is a bit of me in there. It's very possible. So what I'm getting is right first. I heard Tiga for some reason. I heard a trigger also. I'm hearing trips, sort of psychedelic trips also is what they're bringing me to. I'm hearing Trish, Tristan, Trinity. I'm hearing rising. So it feels like in the present, this is what's Oh, they're just saying about a tryst or a trust. Tryst. I'm not exactly sure what the tryst definition is by word, but I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, there's something about that in here specifically. Anywho, presently, this is what I'm feeling here. This benevolent, beautiful, feminine, energetic force that is blossoming into your own, understanding what needs to be cut out, who or what might be contributing to this trigger in particular, the breakthrough of you, the alignment and the evolution, or again, the blossoming once again of the solar plexus and that diamond chakra, or that crown chakra and above, is what I'm feeling. So my lovely, presently this is what's going on, which seems exactly like what Isis was already talking about. That's amazing. So like, what do we do about it here? How do we move with these energies? How do we continue, I should say, moving with these energies and thinking about the underlying importance of what's happening here? So let's see. We have spiritual awakening, number 77, psychic gifts to serve your life purpose. It came out in reverse, and I'm asking them if that's the way they want it. And they're telling me yes. Okay. So the answers you seek, Monday, let's see. And then in the winter, also in the reverse. Give me a second here, 𝗵. What I'm actually feeling from this card, from these cards in particular, the underlying importance, it's almost like there's a feeling that you may have been repressing these particular warning signs or these signals. Like you shut it down, almost like you were like almost in disbelief. Again, putting maybe somebody up on that pedestal. And I feel like you might, again, squashing the promptings or the psychic nigglings that you were getting. And you didn't shut it down. Like you kept feeding into it, in other words. So I think they're just reiterating, please listen to yourself, to us, to the ancestors. Do not put yourself in a position where you don't cut out the things that need to be cut out. You know, that you keep prolonging certain things that keep you in this particular illusion or this perpetual loop of unsatisfaction. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what the charms have to add. So we have a message in a bottle with dandelions, which I'm getting is like there's a wish that needs or wants to be granted. And then we have the strength rune, again, perseverance, listening with the shell, quiet time. I'm also hearing white noise or brown noise, making waves, again, waves or sound waves, mermaid here, making waves. So a lot of sea references right now. Message in a bottle, maybe needing to get by the water. The number 6, again, that unity number, that balance number came up here, like the 9 in reverse and the 6 here. Then we have, I just heard, where is your belief coming from? That's what I just heard. Where is the belief coming from? Interesting. And then you have a leaf. I just heard tossed to the wind. I'm not sure if that's a reference for somebody or that's maybe how you have felt or what you are doing is tossing things to the wind. Or maybe they're asking you to let things go, to let it go in the wind, especially with that dandelion. It's like, let it escape out into the universe is what I'm feeling, like set it free. Then we have the eye, yeah, that third eye. There's a lot about psychic energy here, my lovely. And the letter X. So again, I am feeling when it comes to your present and your the underlying importance here is to not ignore your psychic promptings. You might be getting a lot of messages from the sea or aquatic or the marine life. It might be by water, in a meadow is what I'm also getting. A heavily dense forest. Yeah, there's like there's something about that. Where is your belief? Where's your power? It's from you. It's coming from you. I'm getting like an X marks the spot, but also an X could be significant in this. This is interesting. Okay, all right. So what I'm feeling here, my lovelies, I want to say that the main message for you from the ancients is definitely about breaking down the illusions, stepping into your power, not putting anybody on a pedestal, putting yourself on that pedestal, grounding and reconnecting with your psychic abilities and your intuitive promptings, and no longer ignore them. Cut out what needs to be cut out, period. Amazing. Your final messages, my lovelies. So future energies, things to keep in mind, how to recalibrate wherever you're heading to. Excuse me, your energies now, so that's in match with wherever you're heading to. Awesome. So we have memories, Earth, number 13. Memories was number 25. And birds, number 19. So I'm feeling a sense of letting go of past memories, but using the past information to replant what you want for the future, for better, clear communication or clear dialogue or clear exchange of energies between whomever. I'm also getting a sense of keeping things quiet or to yourself until it's necessary for you to speak. And I'm also thinking I'm also feeling, the seeds that you are planting right now for this change or this primary focus, which is about you, is going to bear fruit. And it will be something that many will talk about, is what I'm hearing, or will speak about this particular transformation of yours. Let's get your last set of charms. We have this beautiful picture here, which for me, again, this is like this new start, this flush of information with the crows or the ravens at top, that water goddess in here. So like emotionally comfortable, sound, beautiful. Again, a lot about leaves for you. So trees, tropical or otherwise, can be very significant. Same with messages or hidden messages, communication that's hidden either from spirit or from other. That's absolutely here. You have the number 7 now. Again, talk about that spirituality. You had double 7s here. You have good luck is coming your way. Beautiful. Number 21, 24, 28, 36, 43, and 44. Another fortune. You are bold and daring. Others admire these qualities in you. Again, number 21. That might be really significant. That's come up 3 times already. 21, 28, 29, 38, 41, and 47. And then you have the letters only P and Y. I just heard Prince's PYT, pretty young thing. So that might be significant. Prince might be significant. You might just be a pretty young thing. But that song might be something special for some of you. Yeah, so what I'm feeling here when it comes to moving forward with these energies about this communication here, spirituality, you finding that balance within, you admiring yourself, and these qualities will begin, these qualities others are going to begin to admire more obviously. Okay, so my beautiful collective, that is your messages for what the ancients want to say. And we're going to get your closing message for real from the spell a day. And like I said, I'm just going to read the incantation. I'm going to add up these 2 numbers and then we'll get the page for you. So we have 7 and 4, which is 11. 9 and 1, which is a 1 for me. So that is 12. And they're saying 12. They said I could look at page 3, but 12 is the page. Oh, look at that, 12 and 21. That might be really significant too. Interesting. So let's look at 12 first. And it says, to win a game of chance or succeed in a gambling venture. This could be applicable. I'm going to read the other one, 21. For fame and fortune or a high-profile career. Interesting. And then I'm going to read number 3. To find true love. So it's so interesting how I feel like all of these could generally apply, but I'm going to read 12 because that's the one that came out for us. And it says, Lady Luck revealed to me the secrets that I need to see. Reveal the secret now to me. So whatever secret, again, whatever has been misunderstood, the illusions, revealing it to you. 21, for fame and fortune, high profile career. Star of fortune, shine on me. Famous I would wish to be. Star like you, I would shine. Star of fortune, make fortune mine. I am a star, I am a star, I am a star. Faster and faster as you swirl, faster and faster until the star rushes towards you. I am a star, and my talents will bring me fame and fortune. Hold my power. I am a star. How beautiful is that? You are a star, my lovely. And those are your future energies, right? Moving forward to what you're creating. High status. Again, I said people will be talking about it, right? There's something about that. There's a leveling up here, which is the utmost beauty that I'm feeling right here. I hope these messages were helpful in finding or giving you the messages from the ancients and what they want to tell to you. I hope it gave you some foresight into as you're heading into these energies. Sending you so much love. Until next time, ciao. Welcome, my pal 2. All right, this will be your, primary energy, or your energetic focus. This is going to be the past energies. This will be the underlying importance and somewhat the present. The underlying importance, apologies. And this will be your future energies with this spell. The present is with this guy. So I'm going to shuffle your tarot cards first and get those out. And we'll see what we got. Actually, let me show you first. So what do we got here in your past energies? We have the Hunter of Death. You have the Two of Wands. The Eight of Cups. And the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, pile 1 also got the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, my loves. So, as I said, you have the Two of Wands. The Eight of Cups. And the Six of Cups in the reverse. So, my pal 2, when it comes to your past energies, you have the Hunter of Death, like we said. And the Hunter of Death, when it comes up in your reading, that you're seeking the change that comes with new directions and new possibilities. The Hunter of Death is not one who breaks or destroys, but one who builds and restores. This energy will help you climb beyond the stasis of your everyday life and into a place where potential awaits you. Death is only to the dullness and to the routine. And when you choose to walk with the Hunter of Death, they will show you inspiring ways of changing your old life for a new one. Awakening, restoring, renewing, new opportunities, breaking old patterns, recognizing the end of a phase, leaving outworn paths, transformation. And then to lend to those energies with that Two of Wands, needing this sort of a plan, or having a plan in mind of what you need to walk away from. What are those long-standing ties that you've had with that Six of Cups? You know, what's not feeling reciprocal or balanced, or what has finished its time? What phase is done in your life? What needs to be set to bed? And then you have the Knight of Cups underneath the deck. Again, what are you walking towards? Where is your fulfillment? You know, and that feels like there's understanding that phase, this renewal phase, this seeking a new life, so to speak. All right, my loves, mute if you need to. We're going to get your charms from my basket of charms. All right, my lovelies, let's see what the charms we have for your past energy. So we have this destined knot, or the red knot of fate. So there is something here, again, talking about ending ties or cutting ties or breaking a pattern or ending a cycle. There might have something to do with a particular long-standing bond. Then we have the sour and spinach. Ooh, so you know what I'm getting? Something that, twofold. Something that is sour that you have transmuted or transformed into something that you can use. You know, that was sort of like not great in tasting. I hope that makes sense, and metaphorically, of course. Then we have the angel came out again, guardian. Then you have the flower, the star, and the eyeball. So I'm getting here third eye, understanding, protection from this pentagram, and again, this blossoming of what needs to occur for you or what needs to die. Similar energies to 𝗵. You have the number 5, again, changes happening for you for sure. We have 2 keys, but separated keys. And interestingly enough, this one key says a master key, and this one's a little guy. So again, I'm feeling a sense of maturing past something, mastering something that you're no longer the novice in, no longer locked into. You have leaves, again, for me, a symbology of change. Then we have a bookmark. Ooh, something that you may have bookmarked or you stayed too long, a place you stayed too long, energetically or otherwise. Again, this transformation, emotional transformation, communication, spiritual communication also, and hugs needed. That's cute. Hugs are needed. Hugs might be needed in this departure or this changing of direction for you. We have always. Oh, this is sweet. I'm hearing like I'll always be there for you, but I have to do this for myself. That's what I'm really getting. And we have the number 6. So 5 and 6, number 11. And then the letters we have are S, C, G, and X. Again, names, places, days, other things, nicknames, etc. Any other word that might come up. So what came up for me first, or what I'm seeing first, is like soccer. I'm seeing sex. I'm feeling eggs. That could be about fertility. I'm also hearing like X-ray, which is interesting. Yeah, so when it comes to your past energies, my lovely, it does feel like, as it says, that there's a death to the stasis of your everyday, of the doldrums, you know, of the things that you know need to end, the cycles that need to be completed, so that you can start on this new particular life of yours, this new journey, this newness that you want in general. Amazing. Let's see your present energies. Ramesses. Now that's interesting, especially when we're talking about like authority of self. And Ramesses is an encounter with an uncompromising authority. So I feel like if this is where they want your primary focus to be, I think this uncompromising authority is you, of what you need to put an end to or what you need to complete, procedures that must be adhered to. Because any unconventional methods might be frowned upon in this particular avenue or venture or part of the journey. Many people follow different rules than what they ask you to, that they impose on you, in other words. And there is a definite like might makes right vibration when it comes to this. So maybe there's more of a fight for you to stand in this uncompromising authority for you to be able to put an end to whatever cycle that you no longer want to continue in. There's a sense of a respect and a fear for authority here also. It can be used to its benefit when it has restraint and wisdom tempered into it. You're probably going to have your own way of doing things. You probably will work better alone. They don't want you feel like you probably don't want anybody looking over your shoulder to tell you you're doing anything right or wrong. It's that uncompromising authority. That's what the main focus is for you, my lovely. Especially with Ramesses. Let's see what charms you got. So you have the winter season and the fox. Interesting. Present energies, right? So I'm feeling here like you need to be cunning right now when it comes to ending this this winter phase, you know, of whatever death needs to come. And then we have here, ooh, look at this beautiful enlightenment of that heart chakra there. Her alignment here into spirit, her listening and communing with the spirits, in touch with Gaia. You know, and in the corners you have a candle, you have a crescent moon, crystals, and the leaves. So again, illuminating the path for you through enlightenment. This is beautiful. And then you have I love you. So again, I feel like this is what Spirit's trying to say here, is that this is coming from a place of love. Like this death or this end of the cycle needs to happen for more growth. We can't stay stuck in this place that you've been in right now. And then you have this totem. This is interesting, and they're making me think of it as a golem. They're saying specifically it's like you're almost being, not to this drastic degree of this description, it's like you may have been controlled by some of these past energies before that made you feel like a shell of a person, that you were somebody else's golem, you know? Like that's what they're making me feel with this totem here. And then we have the wheat, the harvest, growth, nurturing. We have this bull or ram. I'm getting stubborn, hard-headed, the same kind of horns here, you know, that Ramesses energy, uncompromising authority, my lovely. Then you have divine, believe in the divine is what I just heard. Believe in the divine. And then you have the letter M. Let me go with the letters after. Then we have this, my coin, the St. John's New Brunswick coin, the Loyalist coin, Sovereign Trade Dollar, Loyalist Days. Again, can just specifically talk about loyalty to this, since you have it twice technically, you know, but faithful to this change is what I'm getting, to the spiritual path. I just heard you unlocking a secret part of you. Whoa. And they just like cut off my throat chakra there. Whoa. After they just choked me, they brought me to excuse me, guys. They brought me to this secure on this keychain. They're making me feel that you don't feel like your words were secure, or there was something not trustworthy. Sorry, guys. Woo. Excuse me. Then you have love too. We have a leaf. This makes me think of winter leaves. Excuse me for my throat. It's gonna have to readjust. Making me think of winter leaves. So again, that cold season of coming out of this period of this death for you, of what needs to end. Excuse me, I'm gonna get some water. So sorry about that. Yeah, they did not want me to miss what the importance or the significance of this key was for you guys. So we have the doe in this energy, so a female energy here, and I feel like a mature female energy, and they're giving me like 56 and above. And then you have the number 7 again when we're talking about the spirituality, this change in this mission of yours, or in the path. Then we have the letters M-Y, C, H, and C. I just heard Micah, the letter S. I'm hearing shush, like shoosh. I'm hearing cry, crypto, mystic, Chauncey, Shauna, Maya, Maya, I'm hearing child, crush. So either way, my lovely, presently what this focus is when it comes to uncompromising authority, believe in the divine, be loyal to this changing path, secure your voice, your choice, no longer being anybody's golem, nobody's servant, so to speak. I'm no longer underappreciated. Interesting. Okay, my lovelies. So let's see over here what your present energies are or the underlying importance, forgive me, the underlying importance. So we have a timeout in the reverse. So not a time to take it out or to chill out. Time to move now. What do you see? And I'm getting like, what have you learned from your past? Like, what do you see now? And then why are you holding on so tightly, which you're not in the reverse? You've let go is what I'm feeling like. The time is now for you to let go because of what you've seen, what you've understood, what you've learned. You have the number one, absolutely, considering yourself first. Secrets, and I saw it with the question mark here. Interesting. I wonder what that's about, secrets. Then we have sexy. I heard sexy time and before sexy time is what I heard. Okay, interesting. What I'm getting here, though, presently, the underlying energy here is I'm feeling like it's almost getting reattracted to the cause. That's what I'm feeling. It's like there's a passionate excitement would be the way that I could word it. You know, this new sense of will or where you're going. Speaking of will. Yeah, new sense of will. We have this cat, which means that everything's perfect right now and your intuition is on point. We have the mighty acorn. Talk about what you've learned, right? Time to no longer, it's not a time for a timeout. And this makes me think of hibernation or gathering food for the winter. And it feels like right now you've already gathered what you needed to gather is what I'm getting. And that's why this energy right now is really bountiful or plenty. We have the bumblebee, exactly. That queen bee, that collective energy that knows how to work in a tribe, but knows when to take the lead. Again, believe. Then we have the high priestess, yeah, and there's, again, that secret knowledge. Maybe that's what that secret is. Believe in that intuition and that secret knowledge. Maybe there's like maybe there's some sort of tantric energy involved in here too, possibly for some of you, that you could really tap into these particular energies that they're referring to currently, which is very cool. Interesting. And then we have the letters T, the letter E, the letter S, the letter Z, and the letter D. And then we have a rose quartz bead. Again, a little bit more about love energies here. So I'm getting Ted, I'm getting Zeus, I'm getting deuces, I'm also getting Set or D, you know, like Denise. I'm hearing tennis, Terrence. I'm getting deets, like details. Lovely. So presently, or the underlying importance right now here is to move, right? Getting those details, setting the plan into action like we talked about, believing in this intuitive knowledge and the secret knowledge that you have, everything that you've already accumulated. Believe in that. Understand that that's what's going to take you forward, especially in this uncompromising authority, unapologetically you, ending what needs to end for you. It's just so lovely. And going into your future energies, how to recalibrate, how to continue with the momentum of the movement or the energy that's in flow, and what their primary focus is for you, which is Ramesses. Let's see what we got. We have Fishers, number 30. We have Uranus, number 9. And then we have Dice, number 36. So when it comes to your future energies, what I'm getting here is same thing that we talked about in that past energy, like big changes. you know, unexpected changes, unexpected cracks in the foundation, or things that need to die. Taking a gamble on you this time. Unapologetically you, uncompromising your own personal authority with wisdom and restraint. You know, I finally is what I feel, finally taking the chance on you, letting go of these past ties, these past bonds, long-standing bonds in particular. Then we have the stag here, and this is a baby stag, so a young masculine energy could be significant, or the emotional maturity of that masculine is very young. Breath, breathe, meditate, these future energies. Taking it easy as you move into these transitions, making sure that you carve out space and time for you, which is this here, this movement of self. You know, it's the movement of what's happening here for you. And then your signals here, the movement of the signs being sent to you while you're in meditation in particular is what I just heard. And then the sigils might be really significant for you. And again, this heart severing. So again, there is a severing of something. There is a separation of some kind, a death of something for sure. Ramesses' focus for you, though, about this is that unapologetic authority. That is you. And then you have the Tower in the reverse, though, mind you, and I'm feeling, again, because you're taking the initiative to do it. That's why there's no timeout. That's why you're not holding on tightly. But you see clearly now is what I'm getting. And then you possess a rare beauty. Use it to your advantage. Number 7, 13, 20, 36, 42, and 48. And you have the letters. I'm not sure if I did D in here. But we have P and E. Yeah, sorry. P and E. So I heard P-E-I. I also just heard P. But I'm hearing Peter, Pietre, or Pietri. I'm not sure. Pierre, I'm getting those kind of names, but I'm also hearing like prairies. In the prairies, yeah. So, my lovely, when it comes to your future energies, what they're asking you to do is to find some quiet time, some open space, some detachment time to allow for this movement and the shift that is within you, that is wanting to change, that's wanting to take a gamble on yourself this time, of it, embracing this particular change, of realizing that you're ready and you're able to really cut ties or loosen up those, or excuse me, tie up those loose ends, that you can really move forward. That's amazing. So we're going to add up these 3 numbers and we're going to find what spell might be applicable for you. The number 5 is really significant when it comes to change for you, for sure, but we have 30 and 9, which is a 12, with 36, which is another 9, which we have 21, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But they're asking me to add up the wooden numbers afterwards for your deeper message, is what I just heard. And it says, for fame, fortune, or high-profile career. So, star of fortune, shine on me. Famous, I would wish to be. Star like you, I would shine. Star of fortune, make fortune mine. I am a star, I am a star, I am a star. Faster and faster, as you swirl faster and faster until the stars rush toward you. I am a star, and my talents will bring me fame and fortune. Hold my prayer. I am a star. So that beautiful energy was also in pile 1. Like I said, you have a connection to pile 1. So let's check out the wooden numbers that we got. So we had a 1, a 5, a 6, and a 7. Is that right? So number 19 then says, a 3-day spell to keep your love from being torn apart. Woo, interesting. So I'm curious if this is the part of the lingering energies. And remember when I said that there is a deep love and appreciation, like I'm doing this out of love. This needs to be done. I think I said that for you guys. Either way, let's see what it says here. It says, may none come between us. 3 times the lover's knot secure. Firm from the knots, firm that love endures. And you just say it one more time. May none come between us. 3 times the lover's knot secures. Firm be the knots, firm the love endures. So I feel like this here is whatever needs to end, and there's a particular, like I said, a long-standing tie that's here that I feel might be difficult to really walk away from. And I think that this is where you might be asking for, I don't want this to fully complete, but this does need to transform. And if it's not a complete severing of ties, it is a big, deep transformation. The Tower is already in here. So however this might apply for you, my lovelies, I hope this was helpful in what the ancients had to give you or to deliver a message for you. And I hope it gave you some answers, some practical ways to address the energies that you're heading into. I'm sending so much love. Until next time, keep watering your lives. Ciao. Welcome, my beautiful pal threes. Okay, my lovelies, so this first card over here is, well, not first card, but this card over here is going to be your primary energy or your energetic focus. This will be your past energies, and we'll get some tarot. This is your underlying energy, technically, and the underlying importance, and then your future energies and the spell, of course, that we talked about. So I'm going to take a handful of charms, put them in there, and then we'll get started. So mute if you need to. Sorry, it's my basket of charms. Okay. All right, lovelies. Let's see what your past energies are. Dancer of Lies. Interesting. So the Dancer of Lies is a difficult energy, that is for sure, but grateful that this is in the past energy for you, my loves. But we're going to get the tarot first before we get into that card. 4 of Pentacles. Judgment in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So, as I said, 4 of Pentacles. Judgment in the reverse. And the World, excuse me, in the reverse. So what I'm getting here, lovely, when it comes to your past energies, and if Dancer of Lies has come up for you, this card is difficult, like I said. It's a card that lives to distract, to destroy, and to break down all truth into darkness and despair. Have you been going through something really difficult? Your depression, emotional energy is very low, motivation extremely low, feeling thwarted at every angle. This card dances in the hearts and in the thoughts that lead you away from the path you are meant to follow into a place of mishappen reality. It breaks hearts, and minds alike. They are the hardest opponents you will face, the Dancer of Lies. You are right to fear the Dancer of Lies, but like all liars, they fall back when in face of the truth. So if this is where your past energy is here, which is a very fitting theme for all piles right now, is about illusion somewhat, or detaching from certain things, cutting off certain things, cutting ties. And if we're talking about the falsehoods, the opposition, the distraction, the delusions of dreams, or how we even think about ourselves for that matter, frustrated plans, darkness that feels like it's just looming, being led astray, loss and sorrow, inner conflict, resolve is weakened. And with the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, with this like holding on very tightly to, it feels like, to some of these lies you may have done in the past. And you're now, I'm feeling, getting a second chance to complete this cycle better, or to complete it, to do it better on the second half of this particular journey. That's what I'm feeling here when it comes to the past energies. And it feels like your world got flipped upside down. It's really what I'm actually feeling here. That you thought you had like a new or another opportunity to get something right, and it still went almost the exact same way, or there was more deceit within your own mind that self-sabotaged yourself, making you think that you are not capable of doing something. Again, this dancer of lies can be with people, but it really feels like it's in the mind right now. And obviously with the help, of our external environment. What's underneath the deck here? We have the Empress in the reverse. Yeah, not feeling in your power, all of your resources sort of depleted, not feeling nurtured, kind of needy. Interesting. Let's see what your charms have to add. So you have that Winter card also, Winter and the Fox, being cunning amongst this death of this energy. Question mark. Yes, there's things that you're not going to know, and there's things that you're still questioning, absolutely, in the past energy, or were questioning. Shine. We have the lighthouse here, and it says shine at the back, sorry. And I'm hearing shining a light on what wasn't working, on the liars in particular. Like they said, the lies always falls in light of the truth, so this is what I'm feeling with this lighthouse energy. We have care, absolutely. I'm hearing spirit saying we care for you deeply. And you have number 4. 4 might be significant again when we're talking about foundation, structure, stability. We have the stag, the masculine stag, and this is the mature masculine stag. So a maturing of the masculine energy within you, or a masculine energy could be significant in some way involved in this past energy in particular. We have the clear quartz. So I feel like something is going to be becoming more clear for you for sure when it comes to the stability of how you think or structure, as an example. And then we have the Fool, beautiful, a new energy like we've talked about. This is new energies coming in for you for sure. A friend. You might be meeting a new friend is what I'm hearing too. A new friend, a new masculine friend. Be making a friend. Yes, absolutely. The letters that you have are P, T, Q, Z, and T again. So 2 T's. Zeitgeist is just what I just heard. I heard tip top. I heard zigzag. I heard status quo. I heard tots, pot, zip. Anyways, these could be names too. Tom, Tim, Zelda, Xena. I know there's no X, but that's what I heard. So what I'm feeling here, again, names, places, days, however these letters might be significant for you. So what I'm getting here, my lovely, when it comes to your past energies, is this, like the dancer of lies. You were coming out of that deceit, of that despair energy, of mishaps in your own personal reality, of restoring a balance, a certain type of balance within the lies. And I think you are learning how to discern better for yourself, is what I'm feeling. Let's see what your present energies are, my love. You have the air at number 7, which talks about ego. How fitting is this, though? Healthy ego, in my opinion, though, mind you. So, what desires there may be for status, for position, for prestige, or even glory are suggested by this card. So there's something that you really wish to achieve, and this energy will propel you forward into that particular goal, into that desired outcome. There is a task for you to do, no matter how humble or how grand. It needs to be done so that this thing can complete for the grand design, for the design of the cosmos, however you would like to word this. So it's talking to you today about the main focus for you is a healthy sense of ego. And I was talking about that self-defeating thoughts, right? Something that wants to be achieved. How have you been thinking about that to yourself, talking with that to yourself? Have you been lying to yourself, thinking that you're not capable, that you're not strong enough, that you're not smart enough, that you're not creative enough, that you're not pretty enough, that you're whatever it is enough? There's a self-defeating process or current of thoughts that is what Spirit is focusing on here, to develop a healthier sense of ego. Let's see what your charms have to add. Then you have the blank rune. Yeah, the unknown, my lovely. There's so much unknown here. Then we have the yin yang, finding your balance. And then we have the owl with wisdom. Yeah, finding the wisdom within the balance, following your balance to find the wisdom in this unknown space, in this void space, in this liminal space. Then you have special. I just heard you are special, so please honor that. And then we have these two keys that keep coming out again. Again, I do feel like there's a friend that's coming in to secure and help this for you, help you in this endeavor. Then we have the beautiful dolphin, tiny dolphin. So small communicational progresses with yourself, I feel like is happening now currently, which is awesome. We have the glyphs of Gemini and Pisces here. Kind of biased because those are mine. But Gemini and Pisces might be significant. We have the question mark, which came out again because you had that twice. And then you have 4 tarot cards in this present energy. You have Judgment upright again this time. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. Yep. Then we have the Lovers. And then we have the Justice. How great is that? So presently, again, rectifying what was wrong between the lies, coming into a new cycle, a fortuitous cycle of a love energy, a proper unification and reciprocation of energy that is no longer based in lies. Justice, the truth. Based in the truth. The lies fall away in light of the truth. And this is what's happening here for you in your present as you develop this healthier sense of ego. The letters that you have are Z, D, I, 2 J's. So double letters also might be significant. Another I, I'm hearing Fiji. Letter Z, double Z. Wow, you have all doubles almost in this one. Pile 3s. The letter N, the letter H, the letter U. You can't see that super clear, but it's there. So presently, my love, again, names, places, any of those kind of things. I'm hearing helium, Fiji, but double letters in particular, like Bobby, Teddy, like double letters together is what I'm getting, more so than just repeating letters. Winnie, you get me? Like that kind of stuff. So I'm hearing Zion also. I'm hearing hum or honey. I'm hearing hundo, 100. Oh, I don't know if I said F. The letter F. I'm also hearing file, film, Jimmy. So again, however this applies for you, but I cannot stress enough that this talks about a healthy sense of ego, and you are in that process of strengthening that for you. And I think that these letters are significant for a good chunk of you, either when it comes to other energies that you've encountered or where you're trying to find that balance with presently. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the underlying importance is here, my lovely. So we have time to go. Balance love, like we've just talked about in the present, right? And then I have been born again and again, and each time I have found something to love. And that's right. And this is what Spirit, I should say, is trying to reiterate or reinforce for you, is that nothing is lost, and there's always going to be a new opportunity for you to balance whatever is out of balance. No time is lost, is what I'm hearing. So it's understanding that there will always be an opportunity to make something better or to have something more if your mind is, if your mind is just, meaning just with self, understanding self, stable within self, trusting one's own wisdom. Then you have this bull, ram. Yeah, I think you do need to be a little bit more stubborn when it comes to how you talk to yourself, meaning like, I need to break this down, instead of being so stubborn thinking the negative is what they're getting at. Again, this golem no longer wanting to be just a puppet is what I'm hearing. a puppet of myself. Again, the sigil energy has been very frequent too. And again, talking about cutting out what was hurting the heart is what I'm feeling. Sort of trying to mend the parts of you that had been susceptible to the particular lies or the personal lies one told oneself. Missing you, and I'm getting the missing you is from your higher self. I've been missing you. We've been disconnected for a long time is what I'm feeling here. We have the number 6, yes, wanting to reunify together, to merge once again. We have the smoky quartz here. There's a clearing away of energies, but it's still going to take a little bit of time is what I'm hearing. Music, there's messages for you in music in particular and in melody. And then you have the letter in this bracket here is PU. Yeah, which is PU, whatever that means for you. I'm hearing Paul in particular, but also up. UPS might be significant, like a delivery service or something coming in for you. I'm also getting like Putin. I'm also hearing puppy, Pugsley. So what I'm feeling, my love, here when it comes to the underlying importance here, it's time to move. It's time to move away from these energies so that you can balance this love and find exactly what it is that you're looking for. Balance the love within self is really what I'm getting here. It's the self-talk, my lovely. Stop being so stubborn with yourself is what I just heard them say. Stop it. Okay, let's go into your future energies. How do we recalibrate? How are we looking at... oops, excuse me. I'm so sorry. How are we looking at these energies moving forward? My apologies. That was so bizarre. Anywho, okay, here we go. So we have fire, number 12. Crossroads, number 31. And Jupiter, number 7. So what I'm feeling here with these future energies, naturally there is a fire ignited. Fire sign can also be significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm getting here there's a crossroads that you are reaching and you need this ignition. Again, this passion to lead you forward into your desired outcome, which is fortunate for you. The cosmos are on your side, again, for what needs to come out or what is overall, for the overall design of the cosmos. That's what I'm getting here. So this energy for you to make this shift, this task that needs to be done, this crossroads that you need to pass through, you need that fire, that impetus, that push to get you to make this lucky, fortuitous change in your life is what I'm feeling here. Going back to ground zero, yes. Back to ground zero, that full energy again. Allowing yourself to journey with that radio, that chariot energy, rado, excuse me. Then we have rose quartz bead, some more love energy, and then we're talking about a friend here with the letter T is what I just heard. A friend with the letter T might be significant. I just heard Tara, Taylor. Then we have forever and the forever. There's something about a forever person here. That's interesting. That's a side note for some. Again, there are small changes. Again, there are small changes that are currently happening. Nothing big shifts yet, but small changes are absolutely happening. The letter J, the letter T, the letter D, the letter B, and the letter X. So, like I said, naturally, those could be very important for you when it comes to names, places, days, etc. Any other names that I'm hearing Bobby, Bonnie, Jimena, Zena, Justin, Jared, Terry, Bart or Bartholomew, I suppose, Xavier, Dante. Also hearing Teresa, Barbara, Deborah, Janice, Julissa, Juliana. Oh, there's a lot of names coming out for you guys. Okay, so regardless, the future energies, all those names, letters might be significant for you, but there is a forever friend that I feel is coming in for you, and it's going to help with the new trajectory. It's going to help keep the momentum going in the direction that you've already begun. It's amazing. I love that for you. So we're going to add up these numbers and get your final or your closing messages. So we have 12 and number 31. So 12 is a 3, 31 is a 4. So we have 7 and 7, which is 14. And it says, a 7-day spell to bring you urgent success. How beautiful. Success, exactly what you need. Urgent. That's what you must feel like. So again, I'm just going to read you the incantation. It says, Sunday and every day, success come to me. So shall I shine successfully every day. Sunday, Monday, and every day, success come to me. So shall I shine successfully every day. Keep adding on days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every day, success come to me. So do I shine successfully every day. Success has come to me. How beautiful. And that's exactly what you need, my lovely. That energy of every single day reiterating and talking to yourself that success is coming to me. I'm going to build up my ego healthy and strong, so that I can stand in my sovereignty, so I can go after what I'm looking for, so I can achieve what I want to achieve. Oh, my beautiful collective of pile 3, I hope that was helpful, and I hope the ancients gave you the messages that were practical for you to use and to help you move forward within the energies that are currently in your life. I'm sending you so much love. Until next time, ciao.